what we have here to help you with your omakase is my grandfather's Watte series, which goes through a beautiful story right here. So it starts off in the highest terroir in Sri Lanka, is our Nurelia region, Lover's Leap Garden, and travels through the Dimula Valley all the way to the coast near Galle, where we have the Indian Ocean. This one, you can see it has a beautiful light amber color, floral notes.
And what you see as you taste through these, Andrea, what inspired my father and what we're hoping will inspire you, the beautiful distinctiveness of the influence of sunshine, of rainfall, of temperature, of the art of tea growing and tea making. So you have this beautiful light, bright tea from Lover's Leap Estate. It's Camellia sinensis, but then so is this, Watte Watte. It's also Camellia sinensis, made in the same method, yet so different, because in tea, what you experience on the eye connects with the nose and finally the palate. So here we have a floral, slightly green nose, and it's softly astringent. It's a little bit grassy, a little bit green, and it has a finish that is quite complex. So it's delicate, and it's a big contrast with what we're going to taste next. So we're starting at 6,500 feet above sea level. We're coming down past Nanuya. We're coming to the Dimula Valley, where breakfast tea was born. The same plant, but a very different nose. And so you feel more intensity, more structure.
Even visually?
Absolutely. It starts on the eye, completely different. So eye, nose, palate is connected, and here more fruity, more woody. You're getting an edge that is becoming a little bit malty. This is the sunshine that you're tasting. Now we're coming down to Ratnapura. Now here in Ratnapura, you have 8 hours of sunshine, much shorter diurnal range, the temperature, night and the daytime temperature. And you can see on the eye, you can see the difference, which is even more contrasting with what we saw. So you can see that even in comparison with our last tea, we have greater intensity. So the intensity on the eye matches the intensity on the nose.
Thank you.
Here you go, son.
Thank you.
Okay, and you feel on the nose, you feel the malt, yes? It's become thicker, and you'll feel it on the palate also, in the side of the tongue, in what we call gut. Texture, chewy. In wine you call it tannins, in tea it's polyphenols. Then we come to Watte Watte. Watte means garden, Yatta is lower, Matha is mid, Uda high, and Ran golden. So this was my father's classification. And now a complete contrast. Go for it, son. So here you find almost a bitter chocolate, and you see the darkness reflected on the nose. It's earthy. So you imagine this with meats, with grilled meats. It connects to caramelization, connects to bitter chocolate, connects, it's stewed fruit. Completely different weight, the mouthfeel, complete contrast. In this room, we taste 10 to 12,000 teas each week. Every estate has multiple terroirs, because the taste in tea in Camellia sinensis is brought out by an estimated 300 different elements, amino acids, etc., components. So nature, she's like a conductor of an orchestra. You know, first violin, brightness, first violin. And here you have the cello, you have the trombone, you have the intensity, the strength, and here you have more brightness, more structure. You've got the second violin, you've got the cello, and so on. Absolutely.
With classical music. Jazz.
So, exactly. I mean, this is where we see the relativity. And this is the tapestry you have.
How the tea can develop with so many different flavors.
Yeah.
within the same plant.
And yeah, it's natural.
It's natural.
So typically, you know, we have, for example, Watte connects sometimes with, say, a black cod and an oily fish, but equally with citrus, with salads. Of course, this is conventional. When you take the tea with a fatty dish, because it emulsifies the fats, immediately on the palate it breaks it down and it dignifies the food. And this is the magic in tea. So you take this with something as simple as chocolate. It breaks the chocolate down, you get the roasted notes, the cocoa notes, you get the almond or whatever is the composition. It brings it up, and then with the next sip, it cleanses your palate, and it also helps the body to manage the insulin. So it helps the body to synthesize sugar, which is great.
Do try it.